Hey, my beautiful followers, how is everyone doing? I am sitting outside. Actually, the car place, waiting for my car to get done, doing just some maintenance, all that kind of stuff, the alignment, getting everything in place. And while my car is getting nice and aligned, I was sitting here just taking a moment and really thinking, and then I into my mind because the last few days I've just been in this super feminine this crazy feminine place. I've been in this massively feminine place with my energy flowing beautifully, and I'm really loving it. But I feel like, I wrote an article about it the other day, I kind of feel like a squirrel. I'm like, squirrel, 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 because I'm definitely going with the flow. And as beautiful as that can be, it can also be uncomfortable. And I started thinking about some of my female clients that I work with. And even my man clients, my clients that are males, that will drop into the feminine every once in a while, and how this is so incredibly uncomfortable in our current society. I don't think it is innately uncomfortable, but it is uncomfortable for those currently in our society because we don't live a few days. I've been definitely in the feminine. And I was at a friend's house the other day, a fellow coach, and I looked at her and I just can't get anything done. I'm just like, I am here, there, and everywhere. I'm so flowy. I'm so in just this energy. And I kind of feel like I dance a little bit. I kind of feel like that blonde, even though I'm strawberry blonde, I kind of feel like a matte, like that those jokes that we make about blondes. But that's kind of how I feel. And that is the feminine energy, and it's a beautiful energy. But if we're not used to dropping into that energy, if we live in a world and our world is masculine focused, I know for me, I run a business, and so I need my masculine energy to get certain things done, but I also need my feminine energy. My feminine energy is what fuels me and pushes me forward. And I think of my female clients that are also in a similar place, in that they need their masculine energy. Their masculine energy is important for getting their goals met, for moving forward, having that direction, having just that centeredness. But the feminine is so important in that it allows our hearts to open. It allows us to be in the flow. It allows us to dream and be creative. And without our feminine energy, we can't be creative. We can't be in this flowy energy. We don't get to be in that childlike quality. And that childlike quality, that curiosity, that playfulness comes from the feminine energy. But it's uncomfortable. It can be incredibly uncomfortable. Like I said, I'm sitting here and I was like in this feminine energy, and my masculine wanted to take over and was like, well, what about this? And what about this one? I was like, whoa, no, we're just going to flow here. We're going to daydream a little bit. We're going to be creative. We're going to surrender to this energy. And there are times when you have to force yourself into the masculine. You have to move into that masculine to get stuff accomplished. But more than likely, if you are living in this goal-oriented society, you probably need to step into your feminine energy as a woman a little bit more. And men, even you guys, if you don't have a goal focus, a lot of you get very, very confused you get very uncomfortable, not confused. You get very uncomfortable of like, well, I don't have a direction right now. I don't have I'm just going with the flow. But that uncomfort is a leaning in lesson. That's a place where we want to lean into the discomfort of the feminine and just go, yeah, I'm going to sit in this uncertainty. I'm going to sit in this creativity. I'm going to sit in this beautiful energy and just allow. I'm going to surrender here. Because if we never learn to surrender, then I promise you, your life will not flow. You will not manifest like you could be manifesting. You will not pull in the energies into your world that you really desire. Because our dreams, our manifestations come from this feminine energy, but it's uncomfortable, and we have to sit in that discomfort. We have to sit in this giggly, creative, just go with the flow energy at times. And even the feminine, because we like to think of the feminine as this like kind of ditzy blonde, for lack of a better phrasing, for everybody to just really grasp and understanding this like super flowy energy. But there's also the aspect of the feminine that is ferocious and emotional and just really, really powerful, and we have to tune into that as well, these emotions that come up in us. But we don't do that if we stay away from the feminine energies. The feminine is incredibly powerful. Thank you, Stacy, for that. And hey, Scott. Hey, Sierra. Hey, everybody jumping on. I can't scroll, otherwise I'll turn off the live. But the feminine is incredibly powerful, and we have to really learn to sit with it. We have to learn to sit in the discomfort of it. So when you are feeling maybe a little giggly and schoolgirl-ish, man, female, doesn't matter, when you're in that energy, you have to sit and go, I'm going to breathe this energy in instead of finding goal, finding a problem. When you are in that loving, nurturing place, also just sitting there instead of questioning and going, why am I in this loving place? Why am I doing, just being. The feminine is all about being and allowing the flow of everything in your world. And when you're emotional, instead of trying to dissect it, every little piece, to just go, I'm gonna breathe in, I'm emotional. I was emotional last night. I had a moment where I was just emotional. Something just got to me and I was like, I'm just gonna breathe this in, and this is where I'm at. And then I flowed right on through it. And now I'm back to like this giggly kind of, it's a guy. Guys do this. So I'm super in my feminine energy right now. But it's beautiful. But it's uncomfortable. And I am a Tantric Practitioner. I teach these things all the time. I notice to lean in here. And so I wanted to share this because I think so many people don't know that it's okay to lean in, and that's where the beauty comes in. That's where the manifestation, that's where the creativity, that's where the love comes in. You cannot disconnect from your feminine and be in a state of love. You cannot. You need the feminine. If you're a man, a woman, if you don't gender identify, you still need the feminine energy. We're talking energies here, we're not talking genders. You still need the feminine energy. That's what makes life beautiful and fluid and fun. And that's what takes, the feminine is about beauty. It's recognizing, even sitting here, I see these, like, I'm in a parking lot, but just even like looking at these green plants beside me, I'm like, that is beautiful. As I sit and get my car serviced. It's beautiful. But taking in that moment, and that's the feminine energy. But it's uncomfortable, and so we have to learn to recognize the feminine throughout our day and recognize where we're running away from the feminine and where we're blocking. So when something beautiful happens in your world, or even something emotional, instead of blocking that, breathing it in and really going with the flow, and letting go of the control, letting go of that controlling piece that so many of us hold. So that's really my message for today, just to lean into the discomfort of the feminine, because it is not supported right now in our world. It really isn't. Women are supported, but the feminine energy isn't always supported. Feminine energy isn't always supported. We have made great strides in supporting women in our world, but we have not made as great a strides in supporting the feminine, the emotional, the giggly, the free-flowing, the nurturing, the powerful. And so to allow yourself to support that, and to know that when you mix these two energies, when you mix the feminine, you mix the masculine in the right way for you, because everyone's got a different dynamic of their energies, their polarities are a little bit different. When you mix these two energies together, they're incredibly powerful, and this is how you truly move your life forward. But don't allow your masculine to dominate you. These are those moments where I just got news about a trip, and I was like in this creative, daydreamy kind of place, and then I started thinking about all the to-dos, and I need to do this, and what about this, and what about this, and really getting goal-oriented. And I was like, no, I'm going to stop, I'm going to breathe, I'm just going to enjoy this moment, I'm going to enjoy the day, I'm going to enjoy the fantasy in my mind. that is my message to you as we move into this beautiful summer weekend, is where are you allowing the fantasy and the feminine to really just maintain, and really just feeling into that place. And instead of jumping straight to your masculine energy to accomplish and do and be, take some time to just be. Take some time to just be instead of doing, and getting things accomplished. Getting things accomplished is beautiful, but it's the most beautiful when it's coming from a creative, soul-aligned, flowing place, which is the feminine. So go get comfortable with your feminine. If you want to get more comfortable with the masculine and the feminine, this summer myself and Kendall Williams just put out our summer workshops on, you can find that at addisonbell.net under the events page. We have our female orgasm camp, summer orgasm camp, which happens every single year. It always sells out. So if you want to get into this workshop, get your tickets now. Do not wait. If you wait, I promise you there won't be tickets left in August. Same thing with our oral pleasures workshop that is coming up in July the 25th, I do believe. If you want into that workshop, get your tickets now. Do not wait. So other than that, if you want to work with me one-on-one, coaching, online, in person, doesn't matter. You can check me out at addisonbell.net. Other than that, go have an amazing rest of your day. Go recover your life. Go recover the life you desire. Go recover your dreams. Go recover your passions. Go recover your love. All right, guys. I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.